I'm Lauren from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Flowfold Commuter Center Zip Backpack, which I've been testing for a month. If you find this video helpful, hit subscribe so we can keep helping you travel smarter. Let's jump in. So for some of the external features of this pack, the top here folds down to close, so it has these clips that you can undo to open up the pack. These can tighten down or loosen depending on how full your pack is. On the back, it has a laptop sleeve that's made for a 15-inch laptop, but personally mine is an older model, so it was a bit too thick. Yours, if it's thinner, may fit in here, so it just kind of depend on the device that you have. As well as there is this external pouch here, which is really great for things like charging cords or things you need easy access to. The only thing that I really wouldn't suggest putting in this bag, or this pouch, excuse me, is important travel documents like your passport, because when this is on your back, this pouch is really accessible to someone. So you want to keep super important documents kind of somewhere closer. So as far as the harness system for this pack, it has the two shoulder straps. They are nice and padded, but also not super bulky. One thing to note, it does not have a sternum or waist belt like a lot of packs do. I didn't find myself missing them. I typically don't really use them, but if you have a longer commute or a really heavy bag, you might miss them, but I didn't really need it. The top handle here, of course, is great for loading in and out of a car. You could also find it useful if you need to take the pack off on like a busy bus or subway. So kind of for the fit of the pack, it sits really nicely right above your hips, and the back panel is actually really sturdy. That soft padding that holds in the laptop makes for a really solid back to this backpack, which makes it really comfortable to carry, as well as keeps the shape of the pack really nicely. Like I said before, there is not the waist or sternum straps available, but I didn't find myself missing them. If you have a heavier pack, you might, but the carry is really comfortable. So as far as the secondary compartments of this pack, the one thing I wish it had was a separate water bottle sleeve, but because it didn't, I ended up putting my 18-ounce water bottle in this pouch right here. I found it really convenient just to slide it in and out of here. I also used this pouch when I was at a conference. I was obviously collecting business cards from a lot of people I was networking with. It was nice and easy, just boop, right in there, make sure I had them all without having to fully open my pack. So as far as the main compartment for this pack, one of my favorite and the most unique feature on this pack is that it unzips almost all the way down the front of the pack and opens up nicely. I really liked how this made it so that you can get your gear out really easily. The inside is a big cavernous space that you can kind of see there. So if you're using it as like an overnight bag or something like that, you're definitely going to want to use packing cubes to be able to keep your gear separated. One of the things also on this internal pouch is there's a little sleeve right here. I used it to store my laptop, and you could also use it for an iPad like this, because my laptop did not fit in the back, and this was secure enough that I didn't feel like I needed any extra gear, or excuse me, any extra sleeve on my laptop. It felt secure there because it's right up against that padding on the back of the pack. It does not have a false bottom, but again, I felt like I didn't need any extra protection. One of my favorite features about this was when I was going through TSA in the airport, that this front zip, I was able, instead of undoing the whole top, was able to just pull this down and take the wallet and keys and stuff that were in my pocket and just toss them right in there and send it through the security scanner instead of having to undo the whole thing to get all that stuff out of my pocket. So that was a really nice feature of the front zip there, and it also opens up the bag really nicely so you can see all your gear inside. There you have it, the Flowfold Commuter Center Zip Backpack. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.